Welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English.
Hello, my dear friends. Today we will have a new crochet pattern. Is this nice bag that you can make with all the colors and yarns that you prefer. My bag is a little long, but you can do it of the size that you prefer. The handlers are not so long because the back is big. Here at the end I use the single crochet, I make chains, and I pass into the thread for open and close my back. The important is that you learn to make the increases and change the colors of our back. So now we will learn to make this beautiful crocheted bag. For make my nice bag I use 150 grams of yarn of cotton. Is 70% of cotton and 30% of polyacrylic. And I use my hook number 4 millimeters for my work is a little tight. Now I will make one magic ring. The yarn involves my finger. The long yarn goes into the back. And with the hook we insert into this ring. We bring the yarn. And slowly I make out my finger. And now I will make 2 chains like the first half double crochet. I must make only 11 half double crochet. Altogether will be 12 half double crochet. How we make the half double crochet? Yarn over, we insert into the ring, we bring 1 loop. Now I have 3 loops, yarn over, and we pass through the 3 loops. Half double crochet, media vareta o medio punto alto en español. Yarn over, we insert, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, and we pass through the 3 loops. So we must repeat until have 12 half double crochet. Here I make the last half double crochet. We close the ring, we pull the yarn off the beginning. And we will join into the second chain of the begin. We insert the hook and we will make 1 slip stitch. Punto deslizado en español. For begin the second round I will make 2 chains like the first half double crochet, and here I must duplicate. So in every stitch I must make 2 half double crochet. In the same stitch where are the chains of the begin, I will make the second half double crochet. Into the next stitch we repeat 2 half double crochet into the same stitch. When we make 2 stitches in 1 stitch, this is 1 increase. Here almost I finish the round. And I make the last 2 half double crochet into the same stitch where are the chains of the beginning. 1 and 2 half double crochet. In the second chain of the begin we insert the hook, and here I will change the color of the yarn. I make every 2 rounds I change the color. With the new yarn, I make 1 slip stitch. Again, 2 chains like the first half double crochet. And here I will cut the yellow yarn. Yarn over, and in this round I will make one increase and one half double crochet along. The increases are a little more separated. So into the same stitch where are the chains, I will make the second half double crochet, and into the next stitch I will make one half double crochet alone, and again one increase into the next stitch. One increase is two half double crochet into the same stitch. Like this I will repeat until finish the round. Here I make two half double crochet together and one alone. Here is the half double crochet alone. I make one increase, two half double crochet together is one increase, and for finish the round I must make one half double crochet into the same stitch where are the chains of the beginning. I will join into the second chain of the begin. I try to catch two yarns and I make the slip stitch. I make two chains like the first half double crochet, and we continue with the increases, so we make one half double crochet again into the same stitch. This is one increase. In the previous round I make one half double crochet along and one increase, and here will be one increase and two half double crochet along. So into the next stitch I will make one half double crochet, and into the next stitch again one half double crochet along, and we repeat the increase, so two half double crochet into the same stitch. This is the fourth round. So we continue making the two half double crochet along and one increase until that we finish the round. Here almost I finish the fourth round. After the increase I must make two half double crochet along. Here is one, and into the same stitch where are the chains of the begin we make the last half double crochet. Here I have 48 stitches. Now I will change the color of the yarn. I will use this beige, and before we join we insert the hook into the second chain of the begin. We bring the yarn and we make one slip stitch. In the third round I make one half double crochet along between the increases, and into the next round I make two half double crochet between the increases. In this round will be three half double crochet between the increases. Here I will let you one table where you can see how are the increases. In every round of increases is one half double crochet more. The increases are from 12 to 12. We begin with 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. When you make more increases, your back will be bigger. Here in my back, I have 96 half double crochet, so I make 8 rounds of increases. Here I will show you how I make the 5 round. Two chains again like the first half double crochet, and we make one half double crochet into the same stitch. This is one increase. So here in the previous round I have two half double crochet along. Here I must make 3 half double crochet along. One along, two, and 3 half double crochet alone. And we repeat the increase. So 2 half double crochet into the same stitch. Here I finish the round, I make one increase, so I must make 3 half double crochet for connect the round. Into the same stitch where are the chains, I make the third half double crochet. Here I will make one slip stitch into the chain of the chains of the begin. Punto deslizado en español. And I finish the 5 round. Here I have 60 half double crochet. I use the same technique when I make the Benny hats. I want to give you one tip. If you see that your thread begin to make a little volant, so into the next round you stop the increases and only you make a stitch over a stitch. And after this you continuing with the increases like we make. Here in my pattern I will stop the increases, so I must have always in every round the 60 half double crochet for that my work is uniform. Here I make 2 chains like the first half double crochet and I skip this stitch because I stop the increases. So I must go into the next stitch. And here I begin to make the half double crochet without increases. I will continue until finish the round. Only one half double crochet in every stitch. Here almost I finish the round and I will change the color of the yarn. For join, here I find the 2 chains. We bring the yarn and I make one slip stitch. Here you can cut the beige color or the color that you use. Let always some centimeters or inches force you good the yarn. In my back, I alternate the colors yellow, orange, and rose. Yellow, orange, rose. 2 rounds with every color. And from the second round of the rose, I only make a stitch over a stitch. After this, I change for the yellow color. I make 5 rounds with the yellow. I make 3 rounds of the pattern of the motif. I make with the yellow is these spaces are 2 yellows. The X are 2 orange, 2 yellow and 2 orange, and we must repeat. Here I let you a graphic for that you can see better. Here you can see the 3 rounds with the motif. So here I will make 2 chains like the first half double crochet, and into the next stitch I will make the second half double crochet, but here I will change the color. When I have the 3 loops, I pass the yarn and I finish the half double crochet with the rose color. The yarn, the yellow yarn, I will make together for that is into the thread. In parallel we must make. So here I will make 2 half double crochet with the rose color. Here we make the first half double crochet we pull a little, and I make the second rose stitch. All we see is half double crochet. When I have the 3 loops, I will change for the yellow color. This is the way that you must learn to change the colors in your bag. And here you can see 2 rose stitches, 2 yellow, 2 roses, and we must repeat until that we finish the round. The same I make in my bag. Again, 2 yellow stitches. Here is the first I make complete, but in the second we change for the color in the half of the stitch. When we have 3 loops, I use the rose color. So like this I will repeat until finish the round. Almost I finish the round. I always make the yarns in parallel. I make the first yellow stitch, and before I finish the second yellow stitch, I close with the rose yarn. I make 1 rose stitch, and I make the last rose stitch, and before I finish I close with the yellow yarn. And here I find the 2 chains of the begin, and I must to join the round. The pattern always must coincide. 2 yellow, 2 rose, 2 yellow, 2 roses. So here I will make the slip stitch, and we finish the round. Now I will make with the yellow yarn only 1 half double crochet in every stitch. You can see the pattern, the motif too. The rose color I don't cut because I will make in the next yarn, but I don't make anymore in parallel. I only make in parallel when I use 2 colors in one round. Now almost I finished this round only with the yellow color, the yellow yarn. I make only 1 half double crochet. The rose yarn is in the beginning. Here you can see. Here I find the chains of the begin, so here in this stitch I will make the last half double crochet. And we join into the second chain of the begin with 1 slip stitch. For begin the next round, like my graphic in the 3rd round of the graphic says that I must begin in the 3rd round, I must begin with the 2 roses up here. These X are the roses color. So I must make 2 roses, 2 yellow, 2 roses, and 2 yellow stitches. All is half double crochet. So here I will make 2 chains like the first half double crochet in rows, and into the next stitch I must make the second rose stitch and the yarn, yellow yarn in parallel. So here when I finish, before I finish the second stitch, I make with the yellow color. So here I have 2 rows stitches. You don't must pull so strong. Half and half. Yarn over, and we must make 1 yellow stitch and the rose yarn in parallel. Yarn over, and we make the half double crochet. Before I finish the second half double crochet, I make with the rose color, with the rose yarn. So you can see 2 roses, 2 yellow, 2 roses and 2 yellow. Again 2 roses stitches. Look where I insert the hook. And the yellow in parallel over the hook. We make the first rose stitch, and into the second we must change the color. This is the way that you must learn to change the color. It's the same in the another graphics, you must make the same. So I will continue. Now almost I finish the round. Here I find the 2 roses color of the begin, so for connect I must make the 2 yellow stitches. And here I finish with the yellow color and I join into the second chain of the begin. We make the slip stitch. Now I will make only one round with yellow color, and I am back for show you how I make the second motif. Look, before the first motif I make 5 rounds of yellow, 3 rounds of the motif, and after this 5 rounds of yellow again. Here almost I finish the round only with the yellow stitches, half double crochet with yellow. I only make this for show you how I will make the second motif. You must make with the rows that you prefer or rounds. Always you must join the same in the second chain of the begin with one slip stitch. So now I will show you the second motif. Before I begin the second motif, I make 5 rounds with the orange color, and after this I make 1 round with the rose color. Here I left you the graphic. I make 2 chains. That is like the first half double crochet. We skip the first, and into the second we only make 1 half double crochet in every stitch. Almost I finish the round with the rose color, and I will join with 1 slip stitch into the second chain of the begin. Now I must make 4 rose stitches and 2 beige color. I will change for the beige color. And repeat 4 roses stitches and 2 beige stitches. From here I will make only 1 chain like the first half double crochet for that the space is not so big. You can try to in your work. I make the second half double crochet, the third half double crochet, and the fourth half double crochet. But before I finish the 4th stitch, I change the color and I close the 3 loops with the color. So here I have 4 half double crochet. So this beige is like the orange in my back. Here I will make 2 half double crochet with the beige color. 1, this I make normal, the beige, the first stitch, but the second I will change the color in the half of the second half double crochet. So here I change the color. And here I make in parallel, and you can see now 2 beige stitches. And again 4 roses stitches. And the beige in parallel. So I must repeat 4 roses color and 2 beige stitches. Here almost I finished the round. I make 4 roses stitches and 2 beiges. Into the chain of the begin I make the last half double crochet the beige, but before I close, I change the color for the rose. And we join with 1 slip stitch. Is in the first chain that we make. And here I have the 2 beige stitches. Now I will make 2 roses stitches and 4 beige. 2 roses and 4 beiges. I make 1 chain like the first half double crochet. I make the second, but before I finish I change the color. Here I will make 4 half double crochet with the beige color and the rose yarn in parallel. The first, second, third, and in the fourth, before we finish, we change for the color. So you can see here 4. And now 2 roses, 1 normal, and in the second we change the color. So you must repeat in all the round. Here almost I finished the round. I finished to the motif. And I must make the last 2 beige stitches. This is the 4 beige stitch and I join with 1 slip stitch and we finish the motif, the third. Now I will make only 1 round with the beige yarn, 1 half double crochet. This is like the orange color in my bag. I finish the round only with the beige color. I make only 1 stitch in every stitch. And from here I will show you how you can make in circle without join the rounds. Like this I make in my bag. Here I find the first chain that I make in the begin. So we insert the hook into this space of the chain and here I make 1 half double crochet. From here I begin to make in circle. You don't must join anymore the rounds. You only make a stitch over a stitch. Here in my bag I show you. Here you can see the line of the rounds when we join, but here in the rose color I start to join in circle. Now I show you the third motif. I will make 2 roses and 1 yellow, 3 roses and 1 yellow, 3 roses and 1 yellow. Here I let you the graphic. Where is the join? Where was the join? I will make 2 roses stitches, but before I finish the second, I change for the yellow. I close the 3 loops, and with the yellow, I will make only 1 stitch, only 1 half double crochet, and the yarns in parallel. Before I finish, I change for the rose yarn. So now I must make 3 roses stitches. And you know, before I finish the third, we change for the yellow yarn. And look, you can see here the 3 roses and 1 yellow. At the end, remember that you must sew good all the yarns. Now I will make the yellow, and before you close the yellow stitch, you change for the rose color. After this, you must make 3 roses stitches. You must repeat 3 roses and 1 yellow. Here I almost finished the first round of the pattern. I make the first yellow, and here I can see that I finished the round. Remember that here I don't join the rounds, I only make in circle. Here over the yellow I must make 3 yellow stitches. So for begin I make 1 rose stitch and 3 yellow stitches. Look, the yarn is in parallel, for this you don't see in the reverse. Here is the second and the third yellow, but before I finish I will make 1 rose. And before I finish the rose I change the color yellow. This is the way that you must learn to change the color for your thread. Here I will finish this second round and I will begin the third, that is a repetition of the first round of this motif. You can see again the graphic. I will come back when I am finished this third round of the motif. I finish the third round of the motif. I make 3 roses and 1 yellow. The yellow goes into the center of the 3 yellows of the previous round. So here I make 1 yellow and I must make 3 roses stitches. Here I will make 1 yellow, and before I finish I must close with the rose color. So here is the line of the join, and from here I notice that I made all because I made in circle. So from here I must make only 5 rounds with the rose color. I finish the third motif. Here I made the 5 rounds of the rose color. Look, here you can count from the motif, you can count the 5 rounds. Here I make only in circle without join anymore the rounds. For finish my bag, I will begin to make only single crochet. I insert the hook, I bring the yellow color, I bring 1 loop, yarn over, and we pass for 2 loops. So from here you can cut the rose color, and I will make 2 rounds with yellow, orange and rose color. Only single crochet. Here almost I finished the rounds. I made 2 rounds with yellow, orange and roses with the single crochet, only with the single crochet, and in the same line where are the joins I will begin to make the handler. From here, from the right, I will take 6 stitches, so here I will make 6 single crochet more. Altogether will be 12. Here I make 1 chain, I turn the crochet work, and here I must make 12 single crochet. The first chain is the first single crochet. So from here I begin to make 12 single crochet. This is the handlers. Here I make the 12 single crochet, and from here I will make 1 chain like the first single crochet. We turn the crochet work and we continue making only 12 single crochet. Once I finish to make my handler, it's not so long because my bag is big. In every row I have 12 single crochet. I change only the color, for that is more nice. Here I will give you the long in centimeters. Here I have approximately 30 centimeters of long and the wide almost 6 centimeters. Look, when you change the color, try to make it in the center, not in the borders. So now I will make the half and half of my bag because I will join the handler. So this is the half of my bag. Here I make one mark, and this is another center. Where is the handler? Here I will make in the center too one mark, and we must join front with the front of my handler and with the front of my bag. We must join like this. So I make out the marks, and I will make one single crochet front in front. You must see that the handler is straight, remember. So from the stitch to the front of my bag, I pass the yarn into the bag. I bring like a slip stitch. I make one chain like the first single crochet, and front in front I will make one single crochet. Like this we join our handler to the bag. Now almost I finish to join front in front, and into the edge I will join with the last single crochet. And look into the front, it's very nice. And here inside you can see the stitches. So before you cut the yarn, you must see that the handlers are okay in your bag. You pass again the yarn into the last stitch, cut the yarn, and we finish to make our beautiful bag. Now I will show you how to sew some of the yarns. Here in the join with the single crochet of the handles and the back, I start to sew with my needle. Here I start to sew into the reverse of my handler. Always I make one loop and I pass the needle into this loop for that my sew is secure, for my yarn don't open the thread. Like this you must sew all the yarns in your bag. At the end I made chains with two colors, the yellow and the orange, and I pass into my bag for open and close. And we have ready our beautiful bag in crochet. It's very nice and easy to make. Now you learn how to change the colors and how to make the increases. And you can combine it with the colors that you prefer. Before I go, I want to invite you to subscribe here in my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's totally free. Remember, activate the bell for that you receive all my new videos. You can find me too in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And if you like this video, you can share it with your family and friends and give one like. Thank you very much to all the persons that always comment my videos, and we see us in my next crochet or knitting pattern.